What's up, everyone? This is Jared Garantano here. Welcome back for another film breakdown, film analysis. And today we're going to be talking about the Tennessee Volunteers offense versus the Alabama Crimson Tide defense. Obviously, a huge rivalry here. Third Saturday of October, one of the biggest games of the year for each team. Rivalry tradition dates back a very long time. This game means a lot to a lot of different people. Uh, Very good game for a while, right? It's going to be a lot to unpack. Super excited to watch with you guys. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this video. Super excited to get back to Neyland next week also. I'm going to be roaming around, a bunch of tailgates. Shoot anything in the comments, like tailgates, where you're going to be at, what to do. I'm excited to be able to come back for another game day, be back in my element in Knoxville, see all the smiling faces, see a lot of orange. Obviously, you guys know how much that means to me. But back on track for this video. I thought we played, just from outside looking in, I didn't watch the tape yet. I thought we played a very sound football game for majority of the game, right? When you look at it, I think that we had some key plays that didn't go our way. Outside of that, we were very competitive versus them. I do not believe that Alabama was a 17-point favorite versus us. I don't think that they should have beaten us by that much. I really don't even think that end score is a true tell to how competitive that game was. Of course, we had some critical things happen throughout that game that might have set that score to be that. We also were about to go score on the 1-yard line. If he didn't score, I don't know, on the last play of the game. So that's another score right there. So realistically, it's probably a 10-point game. We were unfortunately not the best during our middle 8 in the second, third quarter. We will see why in this video, but I am proud of the boys for the way that they competed. Obviously, it was a tough loss on the road. Hostile environment. It looked like the crowd was rocking there. Like I said, this game means a lot to a lot of different people. So it's awesome to see that rivalry in college football continue to live on. For the Tennessee Volunteers, one game isn't the end of the world. We still have everything right in front of us to finish the season. We just have to finish strong, make sure that Alabama doesn't beat us twice this week going into Kentucky, who, regardless of their record, they are still a very tough football team. They obviously should have beaten Texas last week if you watched that game in overtime. But listen, we have it. Like I said before, we have everything in front of us. I think that we can be a very good football team come later of the year. We continue to get healthy. We continue to find our niche. Continue to play sound football. Don't let the opponents trick us into doing something that we don't want to do. Tackle football well. Rally to the football. Do all the things that we need to do, and I think we will be right where we need to be come the end of the season in the college football playoffs. But let's get this thing going. I'm going to do a different method today. I'm going to screen record. Going to use my cursor, so maybe you guys like that option a little bit better. Let's see right here. Boom. All right. Let's go right from Jump Street. First play of the game. So now I'll be able to, at least with my cursor, to be able to tell you guys and show you guys what I'm looking at here. Okay, so 3-by-1 formation. 1, 2, 3. 1. Trips. All right, let's see the coverage here. They're going single high, 1 safety. Late movement, they go to their 3 down front. Okay, first play of the game. Get Joey on the move, roll out, smash concept, hitch, corner over. Okay, basically like waggle. He's going 1 to 2 to 3, back to 4. Typically, this isn't going to get into his vision since he wasn't nasty alignment. We'll go back a little bit. He wasn't nasty alignment. He should be right there if he wants him to get into his vision. Obviously, he gets hit. Great first play. Get Joey in a rhythm. Get the ball out of his hands. Avoid these guys up front who had a way better game than I expected. I thought they were good players. You see the late stem to 4 down to 3 down. Get Joey on the perimeter. Good throw. Yeah, the D-line played really well this game for them. Did not expect that. But their defense just plays very sound football. All right, we're going fast, obviously, with tempo. They're barely lined up. They're looking to the sideline. Unfortunately, we allowed them to dictate a negative play, whether it was the crowd, whether it was their late movement, talking, them not being set, but we have to take advantage of them not being able to get set versus our tempo. That's not good. 2nd and 2 to 2nd and 7. Let's see what we got here. 3 down front. Okay, so now we have still single high, looks like. He might be rolling down. We have 3-man line. This guy's a rusher. 4 underneath players possibly. Let's see what they do. They actually are going to rotate into 3 cloud. So he's going to cloud. So basically double teaming Brazel. He's going to cloud the boundary. He's going to play a cover 2 corner. So he's responsible for the area that I'm circling. He is going to play this third right here. He's going to play the middle third. He's going to play the outside third. Basically cover 3 with another flat player here. And they're going to push the coverage. They push the coverage. He throws away from the cloud. Great job by Matthews being able to pick up 5 there. Now we're back into 3rd and 2. So regardless of that false start, we're back into 3rd and manageable. Let's see what they do front-wise. They're in an odd front. 42 is a stand-up. We'll see later in the game if we categorize him more as a down rusher or a outside backer. You guys also, let me know if you guys like the cursor. If you don't like the cursor, I'm going to try something new out today. Maybe this is a little bit better, a little bit. Obviously, I'm talking. You guys can't see my face, or maybe you do see my face. I don't know. Oh, in the bottom right, you do. Let's see. So right now we're in single high, kind of loading the box here. Okay, we're in a heavier set. Obviously, we might be in 13 personnel, unless this is Matthews. If this is Matthews, we're in 12 personnel. 12 personnel is 2 tight ends, 1 back, 2 receivers. Let's see what we got here. Yep, that's Matthews. We're in 12 personnel. They go into more of a base down. True 4 down front. They get a big stop on 4th down. I would have liked to see us go into more of a spread offense here, just to see what they were going to do. Typically on 3rd and short, 3rd and 2 to 3, typically SEC teams are playing cover 1. Okay, so, I mean, this box is loaded. But we never know. First down the game, he gets beat across his face. He has to step with that inside half. He's splitting the double team. Not so good there. They won the down. Their D-line beat our O-line on that play. All good. First possession. Could have had something. That false start killed our drive. 3 and outs. No good. Second possession. We are in 2x2. 12 personnel again. Okay, trying to get them to go heavier a little bit. So maybe we can distribute the ball outside. Single high, 1 high safety. Let's see what we got. Late stem. Good job by the center redirecting the call, changing the call up. They roll it. So here they are playing cloud. Okay, they're playing 2 here. Cover 2. You see this? This safety is going to the half of the field, and now they're playing invert to this side. This corner becomes a cover 2 corner. He is going to become the flat player all the way outside. Our run game fake makes this linebacker react downhill, makes 18 react downhill. I don't know if 18 was blitzing off of it. Okay, so they're playing 2 invert here. This is the 2 high safety, like I said before. We get pressure. Let's see from the back angle if they shoot a blitz, but coverage-wise, they went 2 invert to one side and cover 2 to the other. Very good disguise here. He's playing in the middle of the field. Obviously, if you can see right here, my cursor, playing in the middle of the field. It's hard for a quarterback to see that. You see him start rolling very late. You see he's still flat-footed. He sees the point. As soon as that center picks his head up, he's running. We're in a 4 down front. Let's see what they send pressure-wise. They're just sending the star. And we weren't able to blitz. We weren't able to block 5 with our 7 or 8 possibly. So that's a tough job right there by our offensive line. Tight ends, running back. We got to be able to pick up those blocks if it's a 5-man rush. Okay, right here. It seems to me like they're playing cover 6, cover 2 to the boundary right here, and they're playing quarters up top, cover 4. Okay, so it's 4 over 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 over 3. They should win that battle. Throw the ball on the perimeter. We'll take that all day. Great job by Brazel getting up the field. 10-yard gain right there. Send the motion, fly motion. Quick trigger from Joey. Excellent. Great block by Miles, too. That was an awesome block. Good job by Staley on the perimeter as well. So now we have 3rd and 8. Way better than 3rd and 11 plus. So we were able to pick up 9 yards on that. Okay. We have a load front, so they're trying to get our left guard to push over to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. For their 4, they're trying to get us to push. That leaves our left tackle on an island. Usually teams do this when you have a great player right here. Luckily, and a counter for the offense is if we do that, have this guy chip off of it. They can also stem this way and send some sort of stunt into it. So see right here, one-on-one. Left guard is going, triggering to the right. Ralph Lester call in some offenses that I've been in. With the Denver Broncos, it was Ralph Lester for Coach Payton. We are running. Let me unpack this for you guys. I kind of do like this. Maybe I'm going to start doing this from now on. Okay, so right here, we are running post outside, cross, and a swirl route, a return route. Okay. The read is 1 to 2 to 3, top down. They call this a pure progression. Top down, 1, 2, 3. We have Brazel. Great throw, great catch. Excellent by Joey. Let's see in the backfield. So like I said before, our load front. See our left guard help. Left tackle does an excellent job winning that rep. Joey with the slight shuffle. I'd like to see him not overcommit his feet. Right here, maybe one pop. This is an excellent throw. Guy right in his face, bearing down. We got to be able to trade off on a stunt. Like I said before, I didn't know if they were going to do that, but got to be able to trade off a stunt. Joey makes a big-time throw there, though. Okay, they're going into their 3-cloud look now. Deep third, cover 2, corner, cloud, flat corner. He's going to his deep third. Oof, that could have been. I see what Joey sees here. Soon as Matthews gets here, he has to get super flat, and there is a void right here. I'm going to count the box count. See, he stops running. He has to be right here. He has to keep running. If he keeps running, catch tackle, but I don't know why he stopped his feet. Maybe it was because he got redirected by the corner. Let's see what the box is telling us to do here. Okay, Joey's read key is this safety, right? Soon as he's down, he's going to throw that bang 8 right where my cursor is, right where Matthews was going to run it. Soon as this guy drops out, he should be handing the ball off here. They are double teaming to 0, inserting for number 10 with the tight end. Soon as that happens and he sees this guy bail out, that's his read key. He should be pressing this ball front side, and I mean, listen, you probably have a 0-yard gain or 1-yard gain, but read key's 18. I don't think that was the right decision there. Maybe he was told differently, but I don't know if that was the right one. 3 down front, 2nd and 10. They are thinking that we are throwing the ball. Okay, going into their, like I said, 3-cloud. We are in a 2-by-2 formation. 1, 2, 1, 2. We are running outcut, cross, dagger. So it's across the board read. 1 to 2 to 3. And you also have something underneath as a drop off late if they're getting too much depth like they are. So let's see what we got. Scary throw a little bit. I think the ball hit him in the hands. He needs to catch that football. Let's see. Front wise, what are they doing? They're sending 3 with a spy. Okay, so Joey, you see his eyes. He's going across the board. That outcut's no good. He's waiting for Staley to get open. He's waiting. I don't know if that ball was tipped or not. If he feels like this Mike keeps pushing over with this, like he's pushing over, let's go back. As soon as he feels 10's pushing over, maybe going to that deep dig that's going to be in this area. Replace that zone. And if he feels like this coverage is getting lifted all around, he has Miles underneath. Nice, easy completion. If it was tipped, can't catch it. But if that ball wasn't tipped, it's going to be a tough catch through traffic. I think he can make that catch, though. Steele's a great player. Okay, 3rd and 10. Last time they had 3rd and 10, they were playing cover 3. We beat them on that great throw to Matthews. Okay, so they send a simulated pressure. Or they're sending 5. Okay, Joey feels as if he's hot right here. Let's see. He's not hot. He has 6-man blocking. He feels like there's a void in the zone. They're getting too lifted. Miles makes a amazing play. Jumps over the guy. Let's see what type of pressure they send, though, on 3rd down. 3rd and long, this gives them freedom to run crazy coverages and different pressures. Their pressure of the game. So this is the first time we're really seeing a pressure of the game outside of 18 blitzing on that 1 sack. 10's blitzing 3, nickels off the edge. They're playing cover 3. Fire zone. Sick play by Miles. That was so sick. I actually jumped up out of my chair when he jumped over that kid. All right, 4th and 1. Last 3rd and short. They played cover 1, loaded the box. Their D-line 1. Now they have 5 down. This guy's blitzing, obviously. He's coming. Great play call. Basically, fullback dive, fullback lead, ISO, whatever you want to call it. Great job. 4-point stance. That's how you come off the ball. I love that. I love that. That's how you come off the ball. Last time we had that first drive, 3rd and 2, I felt like their D-line won. Our O-line definitely won right there. Okay, right now we have a heavy box, right? Safety's coming down. If there was an RPO, this is the time to most likely throw it. Maybe his read key's telling him not to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th element, or this guy can be the 7th element, however they categorize it. If they have bubble here or they have bubble slant, I think he should be ripping it out here. There's too many guys in the box for them to make this play offensively. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just want to make sure that my video is rolling. Am I rolling? Yeah, I'm rolling. Perfect. All right, I just want to make sure this is new. Bear with me. Sorry about that. All right. What do we got here? Okay, so we're 3 by 1, 1, 2, 3. We have guard pull. So basically looks like counter, GY counter. Trying to get these guys to come up if it's a play action. I think it's play action because you see the hats of the offensive linemen standing up. Okay, what do we got? What type? So we have book, comebacks. Versus cover 1. If you get a cover 1 tell, you're most likely looking outside to your best matchup and best route runner. Also, easiest throw if it's in the middle of the field. It's even, but if it's on the boundary, easiest throw would be over here. If the ball was right here. If the ball was right here, easiest throw would be over here. Okay, so they send. I don't know if they're sending pressure. They're just reacting to run that aggressively. We'll see in the back end. Great throw. Great catch. Under pressure, under duress. Joey's able to sit in the pocket. Great route from the outside. Let's see from what happens in the pocket. Definitely pressure from the nickel. These linebackers step up. They're thinking it's counter. They still think it's counter. And then they get into unknown since it's cover 1. Their read keys are blocking. So now they become green dog rushers. As soon as they see the blocking, they're going to add on. Great job by Joey. Let's see what Joey's dealing with in the backfield. You're feeling that as a quarterback. Having to step in, make that throw. Great feet by Brazel. Great route, great feet. It's like, oh, they called. Yeah, that was a bit of. If they called holding on the guy that was about to hit Joey, it's definitely a hold. But that was a great throw, great catch. 2 by 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Right now, it looks like they're playing cover 3. Great job by Joey taking the underneath. It seems to me that they were playing a lot of bendo break, which is, listen, smart against a big play offense. making Joey throw underneath, especially in 2nd and 15. Don't let them get a chunk back. Come up and make the tackle. Great job by Staley. Now 3rd and 6, we got back literally 9 yards, just like before. Way better situation to be in 3rd and 6 than to be 3rd and 10 plus, in which they just sent an exotic pressure. Miles was able to jump. Simulated pressure. Linebackers blitzing. DN's dropping. He falls on the route. Let's see what happens. Oh, he trips over. Dang. This could have been a runner. Obviously, he's going to take that if his eyes get around, but this would be a runaway route. They're running daggers, so he's running a crosser. He's running a through route. He's just grabbing him in the safety, and he's running a 15-yard dig. As soon as he runs here, that's going to take him out of the play. Like I said, he's going to grab that. As soon as he grabs that, you have the dig window. Okay? They're playing one hole, it seems to me like. I think he's going to win on that route versus him. Let's see what happens in the back end. Tough read for the quarterback because there's nothing holding the underneath since Matthews tripped over Miles. Let's see what happens in the back end. 4-down rush. Simulated pressure. We're running 3 jet. He's man on man. He's man on man. He has 0. He just beats him across his face. That was a good rush. Good rush. Overset. He's been winning versus him too. He's been winning. Got him on that rep. All good. So 3-down rush. Okay. They stem to a 4-down. Under front. Now it's a over front. Because with the motion. 3-by-1. Coverage-wise, it looks like it's cover 3. They drop out here. Yep, flat. Great throw by Joe. Right here, we were running, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was the same as Syracuse. We ran the same exact play. Okay, he's running a spot route. He's running an OTB, 10 yards. This is called deep hank, or this is called, so it's hank concept. Hank concept usually is at 5, 10 to 12, 10 to 12, back to the quarterback, flat, flat. Since it's deeper concept, they call it Henry. Like Hank, Aaron, Henry, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but it's all good. 12, typically back to 10. These routes will be a little bit further, probably get to like 15 since since Joey's reading squeeze rules. If this defender squeezes onto this route, the hole to throw the curl is wider because he's responsible for the flat. He should be getting more depth, taking away the curl, rallying to that, but he sees flat, he goes to it. If 18 squeezes this way, Joey's eyes will transition to Brazel, throwing the curl. If that's taken away, right to that swing. He feels a void here, rips it. If he feels like this guy is going more so attracting to the squeeze, he has Brazel. This is a good job by him. He's playing in that area. Make Joey throw here. We'd rather, as a defense, rather him throw here, come up and rally than throwing this ball 10 to 12, even though I think he's in no man's land. Still could probably throw that. Has to take more of a vertical drop as a defender. Great throw by Joey. Let's see in the back end what we got. Over front. Now, now it's an under because he's right here. Okay, so what do we got here? Great job picking up the pressure. That's a clean pocket right there. Very clean pocket. Okay, 2-by-2. GT counter, so guard tackle counter. Great hitter. And he makes the one man in the hole miss. That was awesome. Let's see in the backfield. So these two guys are going to be pulling. Guard tackle counter. He's going right here. Tackle right off to 18. Great job by Miles sealing. One man to make miss. He makes a miss. Great run by my former big number 2. Right now we got 2-by-2. Wide splits up top. running a counter simulation. We'll talk about it in the back end. So counter simulation, this is if he was here, it would be GY counter. Since he's the same side, he is going to take responsibility of what the G would be. So the G would usually have the kick out. Now he's going to take responsibility of what the Y would be. He's going to skip pull through to number 41. Great job. Great job by Peyton. That's a good run. Maybe I think possibly he could have fit that ball instead of outside, fit the ball inside, then cut outside. All in all, we'll take 5 yards every time. 3-by-1 FIB. FIB means the ball's on a hash, and we have 3 guys here. Usually the 3 guys would be up here. Okay. Guard pull. Hopefully get the linebackers to step up. One only fell for the bait. Other ones did not. Great route. Great route. Great separation. This guy does not get enough depth here. Joey can layer this ball over the top. Excellent job. This was the same play that we ran before that he threw to Staley. Remember, he threw the ball to Staley, and I said if this linebacker goes here, we have the backside dig. And then before we had Miles on underneath coverage right here as a layoff, but across the board, 1 to 2 to 3. He has this all day. Great opposite field throw from the opposite side of the hash or the opposite hash. Super far throw. Great job. Let's see our guard pull. Good job blocking. That's a clean pocket. Great throw. Way to layer the ball over. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Second quarter already. We're flying through this, boys. Flying. Boys and girls, sorry. 2-by-2. Split zone. They win that rep. They win that one. Let's see what we have in the backfield. They have a mint front. 4-eye, 4-eye, 0, wide 5. Miles is coming back around. These two are double teaming to 41, or should be. 96 gets off his block. How did he get off his block? Let's see. Oh, he just threw off and disengaged. It's a good play by him. You see how quick he is. Offensive line in the SEC is a very difficult game. A lot of very talented defensive linemen. Let's see. We got bunch set. Tight bunch to the right. Looks like they're rolling into their 3 cloud. He's playing cover 2, flat area, cloud player. It's going to be the deep third, deep third. We're running spacing. Okay, so he's going 1 to 2 to Miles to the outcut. I think he goes 1, and I think he bangs the ball here. I don't know what he saw. Maybe we'll see from the back angle. Miles probably should have been a split wider. So with that outcut, he wouldn't be going all the way to 4, right? He's not going to go to 4. But if he did feel like he had this throw pre-snap, and he felt like this corner was super far off, let me take this free access, he would go take that throw. If that wasn't open, then he would reverse back. He would go here to Miles, then to the OTB. But this play, he knows he doesn't have this to Brazel because of the corner being a hard flat player. So he's going to go left to right with his eyes. Let's see what he has. Let's see we can always see by the stripe, the Tennessee stripe. So he knows he gets that taken away. I think he skips over this and he goes right to it. I think if his feet and his eyes married, he'd be drilling that. Ball was tipped. Or no, it just came out funky. I just think his feet and his eyes weren't married on that one. A lot of this stuff, honestly, started to make... I mean, Colt McCoy was the biggest part of my life with development. Him, Jordan Palmer, Mike White. But Colt McCoy taught me so much in a 2-month span that made so much sense to me. He was like the greatest coach I've ever had. So like a lot of this stuff started to make so much sense to me. Unfortunately, like it felt like a little bit late. I mean, listen, God's plan. But when he started teaching me this stuff and the things that I was able to apply, I never felt better. Like even like in the preseasons in the NFL, like I've never felt better in that time of my life. So like seeing this tape, like it just obviously it might sound hypocritical sometimes. Like there's things that I wasn't the best at, but it makes so much more sense to me how to read different things. And like I said, I made a ton of mistakes. There was reads that I missed throughout college that I wish I had back. I also wish that I had the knowledge that I did at that time, but I didn't. I had a lot of coordinators. I had a lot of stuff going on, whatever it was. A lot of different offenses, a lot of different moving pieces. No excuses made. I should have played better at times. At times I played well. But it's awesome being able to watch the tape with you guys and kind of talking about things that I see now rather than if I would have talked about this stuff like 4 years ago, I did not know as much. So thank you, Cole McCoy. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Russell Wilson, Brett Rippin. They taught me a lot of stuff. Great ball right here. Let's see conceptually what we have. Okay, so it looks like we have verts with backside dagger. Okay. Joey feels the void. Great running catch. Great throw. Excellent. Matthews was hyped for his boy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Load front again. You guys remember the load front. So what they're trying to do is get this guy to go. Ralph and Lester call. Like I said before, he's going to go, which means one-on-one out here. Big boy rep for our true freshman on the road. And he wins. Great shot. Go score. I know how bad he wanted to score. Pick those feet up. That was a great job. Great route by Staley. Great catch. Great throw by Joey. Great pass pro. Everything matched up. We go tempo. Everybody. So Joey's read is this guy, but since he has another player outside, he cannot pull that football. He also has another one. Good decision by Joey just to hand it, let the play eat. We're running our inside zone insert. Okay, so he's inserting here. 53 is wrong. 53 should be going out. They should be going down, down. 1, 2. He needs to be going out 3. Joey's read key will be this guy. If they do that, Miles is coming around for number 10. Let's see if we get the block. Yeah, he should walk in. Should walk in. Tough play. Obviously, everything's going super fast. We got to get our calls. Make sure that they're correct. All right, so we have 2x2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Fast motion turns into 3x1. Basically getting to a bunch. Cross the board read. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish Joey would just throw this out. As soon as he gets here, he knows he's not getting it. Just throw it out. It's a big hit. It's a big hit. Just for a gain of a half a yard, that's tough. They played this coverage super well. Crazy for them to go 3 down front here. They have to be sent. No pressure either. 2nd and 5. They had a feel or tell that they felt like we were going to throw the football. We do a play action. Doesn't really get the guys to step up. I wonder why they ran 3 down in that situation. You don't see a lot of teams do that, especially against a team that'll run the ball, right? We're not scared to run it. Maybe if we get to the line fast and see that, maybe we do run the ball again. Okay, so right here, basically 3x1. Great route. So I feel like he has an option here. If he stems in, he stems, and then he works out. I feel like he has an option to do it. It's like a book. It's like he has a read route. He feels that inside presence. He pushes off, leans on him. Touchdown. Touchdown, good guys. Eyes of Alabama, the bad guys. Great job. You see him lean. He's playing inside. He knows that he can't have that inline dig. Plays inside. Great separation. That's a money throw, money route, money play call. All of the above. Great protection too. Joey's been money when the protection has held up. I feel like he's been super accurate. Super accurate, playing well. Tight bunch right. 3x1. Play action pass. What do we got here? We have our book route, our read, come back, or this is a corner stop route, corner stop, come back to the ball. So it's another variation of Henry. Same read for the quarterback. Start here, squeeze rules. Whoever squeezes, go to that same side. Then you have our flats coming out. Let's see coverage-wise what they're playing. They're playing the 3 cloud. Boom, deep third, 3 cloud field. Almost looks like it could possibly it honestly, I'm geeking out a little bit, sorry guys, but it feels like he can be playing cover 2. He can be playing invert 2, and this could be a hole player. I'm only saying it's not cover 3 because watch his drop. He's playing hole, like so it'd be like 2 Tampa, but he's playing with the eyes. He's not really running, right? He's breaking fast. He's not backpedaling, getting out of there. Let's see what happened. I'm sorry. You see, I love this thing. All right, so they get depth like they're doing. Great job by Joey. Getting to the flat. Throwing to running backs. Got to catch that football. Got to be, especially to running backs, supremely accurate. Supremely accurate to them. Make it easy on them. Okay, so they go to their 3 down. Looks as if he's a known rusher. Yep, he is a known rusher. They're taking care of him. They get depth. Joey clean pocket again. Bearing down late. Yeah, he has to catch that football. Catch that football, get 4 yards for us. Make it 2nd and 6. What do we got? 2x2. Pull. Throwing the smoke outside. Great job by Braz. What they call holding. That is not a hold. I pray that they did not call that a hold. Let's see it again. That is not a hold. He is just whooping him. If they called that a hold, that's brutal. That is so brutal. What do we got here? Tackle pull. Basically counter. They're calling that a hold. No way. Look, the coaches aren't even asking for it. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Usually, like, you'll see the coaches, like, pointing or doing something like that. Like, get him, call it. What do you, that's a hold. Like, they were surprised that they called it. Terrible. 2nd and 19 is a tough place to be, especially backed up. Right now, I'm thinking get the ball out the hands quick. Maybe possibly run the ball here. I mean, they're playing spread front, wide front, super far off. Maybe just run it. Draw, maybe. Get the ball from out of the inside the 10. Try to regain some of it back. We call our book, but now with out cuts instead of comebacks or corner stops. Oh, this is the safety. I didn't even know that this is the safety. Joey feels like they're getting a lot of depth here, right? They're getting a lot of depth. He feels like they're getting a lot of depth. Plug the ball. I don't know if he lost sight of him. We'll see in the back end. Maybe he got some pressure. Let's see. I think he can fit that ball in right now. He's feeling this, though. Now when you go slow-mo, let's go fast. Yeah, he has time to. I think he has to pop it on him. Pop it on him. He gets obviously pushed into. Feet tripped. Bull rush. Ah. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. What do we got here? So now it's 16-7. 4 minutes left. 2x2 formation. 3 cloud, deep third, deep third. That was their flavor this week. Excellent run. Whoa, is that Star? Yeah, I mean, that's a great run. Is that his first run in the game? Let's see what we have. Playing their mint front. Double to him. Double to him. Great job. Great run. Way to make that safety miss. Excellent first play. Great first play of the drive. Get lined up. We're going fast. So they're going to go right to their cover 3. Guard pull. Good job by Joey. They're getting a lot of depth. He's collisioning this player. He's sinking as well. Nowhere to throw the football. This edge rusher, he's not expecting to drop out. He does drop out. They send a 3-man rush. He drops out. Unfortunately, if he didn't, he'd go here to here. He does. Great job by Joey picking up yardage there. What do we have happen? You see his eyes. He wants to pull it, but he matches. Then he looks outside. Nothing. Oh, that was late. Yep, give him that. Two by two. Tight end in the backfield. See what they got. Last time he rolled up, he blitzed. He's showing he's a known rusher. He rolled up, he blitzed. Okay. Whoa, they send it from there over there too. What are they sending? Let's see. Let's see what happens. They're sending Saul blitz. So Saul is Sam Will. He's basically the nickel. Nickel Sam Will. They call false start. Flinched. Yeah. All right, sorry. Took too much time on that, but they were sending Saul blitz. I don't know how they were going to be able to handle the outside two with that from that type of depth. If he throws that smoke out there, they're no good. Okay. Looks like they're playing cover 3. 2 over 2. First time we were able to make a miss. This time, not so much. Still gets 4 yards. That's all we need. If we get 4 yards on a run play or RPO, that's money. Okay, let's see the box count. We have 6 blocking. There is 7 because of him. So I do not fault him for throwing the football in this situation. Good job by Matthews picking something up there. 2nd and 11. Good job by us continuing this drive, holding the ball so their offense doesn't have it. Let's see what they get into. Cover 2. Cover 2. 5 across the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job by Joey getting the ball out of his hand. We'll take that all day. Continue moving the football. 5-yard throw. Let's see what happens. 4 down. They send a stunt. TEs. He feels like there's a window for him to pop the ball. Good job. Don't wait. Really good. I like his decisiveness on that one. Okay, 3rd and 7. This is when teams can get exotic a little bit with their pressures and their looks. Fast motion. Going to cover 2. See, so let's talk from a quarterback's perspective. Right here, you're seeing that he's high safety, right? You think, okay, maybe possibly quarters. Maybe he's just rolling the 3 buzz. Who knows? They've been playing a lot of 3 cloud as well, right? So him here, 3. This corner's off as well. So maybe we're thinking 3 cloud. Post snap, this guy flies, goes to play the half of the field to the right. He plays the half of the field to the left. Post snap, you see it. They have to guard heavy against the middle of the field, right? They're not playing Tampa. Usually with Tampa, this guy goes deep. Or hole, he's going further. There's nothing in the middle right here. That's where you exploit them with that. But it's hard to because typically they've been playing, like I said, cover 3 cloud. So we're not expecting this as much. Great screen call. I think that was the best call right there, especially since they've been sending exotic blitzes. You throw a screen right into it. Send him out on motion. Get him out. I think a better football here keeps him up. Low football makes his drops his eyes, loses speed. That football hits him in his chest. I think he goes, inserts inside. Great play by this kid. He's a good player, huh? 4th and 2, though. Good play call, good completion. Bunch right. Fourth and 2, they're playing cover 0. True tells everywhere. has to get through all that traffic. Great job by Joey recognizing his only cover zero beater. He's not going to have enough time for that up top. He's not going to have enough time to read out his top down progression. Corner out flat. He knows he has to get the ball out of his hand. That's a very mature football play. That is an excellent football play from him. 4th and 2. He's feeling this. He's seeing the pressure. He's like, all right, they're rolling. He's coming down, blitzing. Hot. Usually we like to block the interior. What are they sending here? He engages and then he drops out. It's a hole. It's a good play. Super good play. All right. So right here, let's count the box. 7-man box, heavy box, right? So if we have an RPO, we got most likely have to throw it. Inside leverage to take away the slant by the defender is what kills this play. He's inside. Kills that play. If Joey he obviously feels this area voided, right? Because this player's coming down. He feels this. That's great. Now, the next thing is seeing this guy's alignment. You see how he's on the end right here? This is how whenever you're watching film to see if anybody's leverage, he's inside. He's not on these letters. Okay? So he's inside leverage. He has the presence to take away that slant. If he does take it away, that's when you go back outside. Two by two, rolling down, single high. Let's see what happened in the back. Makes it a 7-man box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when Alabama doing this is them respecting our run game. So if they're going to single high, they're like, we can't get caught in too high with them running the football. That's a lot of respect. With as much heavy boxes as we're getting. 3rd and 9 here. Big play call. Clock's running. Also, right now, this is a great job by our offense. Holding the ball for 4 minutes, not allowing their offense to get the ball back. Excellent job. Okay, so they're in cover 3. Simulated pressure. So they bring 4. Pretty much nothing open, right? They're running smash, flat, over, across the board read. Excellent play by Joey with this scramble, man. It's just a great play. He's battling. He gets the pressure, great with his feet, eyes up. Not open. Takes it, runs. Excellent. Gets the first down. Oh, they didn't give him it. I was going to say, maybe the best thing for Joey to do in this situation is as soon as he sees this, try to put his shoulder down, but this is safety. This is a linebacker. And he got hit pretty hard recently, so he was a little banged up. But if you see that first down marker and you have to get vertical here, you just gotta. But that's a great scramble by him, being able to pick up yards, feeling the pressure. He's a really good football player, man. Joey's a really good football player. Motion, last time we ran dive, ISO. See what we run here. Now we give it to the running back instead of the fullback. Great job by Bishop. And he almost splits that double team. We run it off the tackle. Great job by him. 23 was there to make that play. Super close. Oh, that's such a great throw. Fade routes on both guys. So they have a heavy box, hoping that they come in and play cover 1. Straight pass here. We're literally blocking 8. We have 8 people blocking here, hoping that they come and play cover 1 downfield. Let's see this route right here. He runs sluggo. He gets him to hesitate. He has him beat. That's beat for him. We gotta make that catch. I don't know if it was too high. If it, let's see from this angle. I think if you were talking to Brazel, he'd say that he wants to make that catch every time. That's a really good throw by Joey. Maybe a tiny bit high, but you got a him or nobody type of throw. Great run by Bishop. I feel like I haven't seen much of him this game. I know he's coming off injury too, so maybe they want to limit his snaps. It's a great run. Way to get Skinny through the hole. 3rd and 2. Split zone. He just runs through him. It's another great run. Inside zone to 0. We can't block 18 because we're going out. They're double teaming to him. Free guy is 18. Wait, I'm sorry. Free guy is, yeah, oh, it is 8. I'm tripping. I was about to say 18 versus 18 here. It's a good fit up by the kid too. It's for him not to go for a ride. Tough one. I'd run the ball there too. Get Skinny. He tried to get Skinny through. No timeouts. Going fast. This is tough. Motion away. Spider to Y banana. So right here, I'll tell you guys what happened. And no, I'm not completely defending him, blah, blah, whatever you guys want to make up, whatever point. But this is the eyes of a quarterback, okay? Spider to Y banana. John Gruden's favorite play. Guys, his responsibility is to block off the tackle's inside shade. So to force him out, he does that. But this guy, like, as a quarterback, you see his eyes. He's looking through 1, 2, 3 people. Okay? So that's 1, 2, 3. His eyes initially has to go to the corner, but as soon as he sees 3 people right in front of him, he loses sight of the 4th. Okay? So this is the 4th guy. He sees these 3, and his vision is blinded by these 3. Okay? Even more so blinded. He thinks that this is the flat player, so he's saying, all right, I have the easy throw. He has no idea where he is. He loses this guy. He can't see him for anything. You see him crouch down. He can't see him, and he can't see him with this close. So if you put your hand over your face, your vision's blinded. Then you put a full person's body over your face, vision's blinded. And then you see somebody else behind, vision's a little blinded. So you see him raise up, right, because he's trying to get tall to make sure the ball gets over him. He sees him. He knows he has this. He just doesn't see this player behind. So right here, he lays it up, expecting not to have a corner there, expecting just to make a catchable football for Miles because he thinks he's wide open. Not wide open. Everybody knows what happens next with it. Okay. Tough play. Okay, so I'm going to do I'll do a first half video, and then I'll do a second half video. Well, obviously, a up and down half. Of course, going into halftime, we were hoping that it could be 16-14 or minimally 16-10. Everybody has been talking about the play call. Obviously, prior to, we were running the ball excellent with Bishop. A little bit of a surprise that we went to that goal line set if we knew we were going to throw the ball, but I'm not as entirely surprised because he was running the football well. And as a defense, they have to think that it's possible that he could run the football again, right? He just ran the football 3 straight times, and they were gashes, like really good runs. So I'm not sitting here saying that it was a mandatory passing down. Of course, we have no timeout, so you're thinking in your head, incompletion, we get another play. But from that alignment, from where we are on the field, 1 yard line, but Bishop was literally just a bell cow for the last couple of plays. Uh, Joey played super well when the pocket was clean. Obviously, they created some things up front wise, some mismatches, some stunts, a few pressures on 3rd and long that they were able to get home at. Our receivers made really good football plays. Do I think that they could have helped him out a tiny bit more? Absolutely. Just like, and listen, everybody could have played better. I mean, not everybody played terrible or bad by any means. Everybody could play better, right? But going into halftime in those circumstances with the safety, possibly being able to go 16-10, 14-16, I think that was the best case scenario. Of course, it didn't happen like that, so we have the attitude of so what, now what, going into halftime. Got to keep the guys positive. That's where I'm at with this. I haven't watched the second half yet, so I'm just thinking keep the guys positive. Probably running the football more effectively because I think Star Thomas and what Bishop just showed, running the football, would have me saying, all right, let's go out there and let's see if we can get this run game going. And listen, if they want to stop with the single high, stop the football with the single high, we have to be able to connect with our RPOs, and we got to be able to throw off of it and count the box and be able to distribute the ball like we've been doing the past couple of weeks. But listen, not all bad, not all good. You know how I am with this, guys. I love seeing our boys play super well and obviously compete. So regardless, I'm proud of them. Going to be making video 2 tomorrow. We'll have it posted tomorrow night. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Super excited, like I said, again, to see you guys next week in good old Neyland. Much love. I really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Make sure, like I said before, do all the things. Peace, love, and blessings. I'll see you guys.